Hello everyone, I'm Farel Imran. Today I'll be showing you task 2 that I have done, which is image to pencil sketch with Python. Let me open it. In that I have imported some libraries such as CV2 and matplotlib. CV2 is actually opencv, which is for image, and matplotlib is for showing the results of the pictures. At first I'll make a variable called orig_image. In that I'll read the image file, which is v.jpg. After that I'll make a gray image, which is actually a grayscale image. I'll make it. In that I'll use this .cvt color. Orig_image I'll add as input, and then I'll use this function, which is cv2.color add bgr to gray. This is the function which will convert the original image to grayscale. After that, after converting the image to grayscale, I'll invert it. Now I've made a function called invert_image. In that I'll use cv2.bitwise at not, which will invert the grayscale image. After that I'll make the variable called blur_img. In that I'll use the Gaussian blur for inverting the image, and this is the size. It's a pair of odd numbers. You can add any number that you want. It can be 3 into 3 or 11 into 11. I've used 71 into 71, comma 0. After that I'll invert the image. Actually, I'll invert the blur image. So in that I'll use the function cv2.bitwise at not. The blur image that I have done in the previous variable, that I'll use as input, and I'll invert it. After that I'll sketch the image, in which I'll use the function divide. I'll take the grayscale image, which is this image, and I'll take the invert blur image, which is this variable. I'll take these two and divide it with 256. Actually 256 is the scale that we use to normalize the values. We use it to normalize the values so that each input gets the same data. That's why we do it. Now in matplotlib, what I'll do, at first I'll make a figure. In that I'll write 20 into 20, like 20 rows, 20 columns, and then I'll subplot, means I'll take 6, actually I've made 6 images, like 6 conversions. So I'll take 6 images, 1, 6, 1, which is first row, and it's the 6 columns, and first is on the first position. This is actually the position. So here I'll show.imShow in PLT. In that I'll write CVT color, the original image, and I'll convert from BGR to RGB, because if I don't convert this in matplotlib, it will show the picture it will show like a blue color on it, on the original image, which will not be really good. So plt.axis off, so that as you can see down here, there are no axes, like there are no values for X or Y. So that is off. After that, for grayscale image, the same thing I've written, and I've run cmap as gray because as it's a grayscale image. For invert I've done the same, and for blur image I've done also the same, and this is the blur inverted image, and this is the final sketch. So here are the pictures. This is the original image, this is the grayscale after converting it to grayscale, this is the inverted, this is the blur image of the this is like I've done the blur of the inverted image. For this image I've done the blur, and then what I've done, this was blur, in this I have inverted it. So this is the picture that we get, and then after that this is the final sketch, in which I divided the grayscale image and the blur inverted image by 256, and this is the final sketch image, which is a pencil sketch, as that was the task. Thank you so much.